Okay, we'll pick a station. Okay. This is ready, this is ready. Okay, I think we are good. Well, that was easy. Today I managed to start up easily. Oh well. Okie dokie. Hey, Steven. Oh. My chat is blocked. Okay. Man, I am not enjoying this moon landing event. The way I see it, hey Murad, hey Patrick, the way I see it, it's going to cost me $120 just to even get at least $120 to get the artifact. It feels like that's not really worth it. It really feels like that's not worth it. And so I'm going to skip the artifact this time and hope that we get a better one, or I get a better thing next time. I also want to spin the wheel one round. Well, is it better that I don't spin the wheel? Hey, Tech. Black screen is you. Hi, Kozor. 2. Hey, Justin. Hey, Minato. Okay, you know what? Let's just spin this. This I have to do anyway. Tomorrow, unknown when the T5 patch will be. Oh, they changed this. They said it's coming. That's all we know. They said it's coming. I don't even know what I got out of that. Oh well. 1,000 gold souls from the wheel. Yes, they did. They removed it and replaced it with an artifact. It's trash. It's not good. Facebook says Monday. Well, we know it's coming. Okay, I can't see. I thought I'd just wear these glasses for fun, but I actually cannot see through them. The stupid designer. It was $30 for you for the artifacts. Well, you must have had a lot of gems and a lot of luck. Probably just a lot of gems, because if I had another 5,000 gems and I could spin another round of the wheel, it would cost me, how much would it cost me?
Did they like your glasses?
Yes. Yeah, but I can't see. But I cannot see with them. Okay, let me think. Oh god, I didn't finish my fuse. If I could spin another round of the wheel, if I had 5,000 more gems, and then I could get another 120 fuel, then I think I could... How much would it cost me? I would need another 80 plus. That would be $50. Maybe 30? If I could get it for this, it would be worth it. So the math that says, if I spin 2 rounds a wheel for 240, and then I buy the moon card, that puts me at 520. That's 11. That's not right. That's not right. Something's wrong with my math. Okay. Oh, because it's... Okay. So if I buy 2 rounds a wheel, that puts me at 500, plus moon card, 620, and I need 740. So I get, I don't know, 60 more from now to the end. So I need like 60. So it's $30 if I play right at reset time. $50 actually. $50 for an artifact is not bad, but I also need like 5,000 more gems. Very quickly, let's see if I got them. Alright, let me just count my gems after this, and then we'll start Team Critique. Not looking good. It's not looking good for gems, guys. It is not looking good for gems. So I made it to 14,000. Jose, I'm not sure what that means. Grand Milo, you are welcome to. 2 full rounds and you'll fall just short. Ouch! Ouch. To have 2... I don't know who I'm going to take to T5. Honestly, the T5 update is wiping my enthusiasm. I really am not excited for the T5 update whatsoever. Alright, hold on. But I'm going to get 2,000 gems from this. Hey, is that Ali? I'm going to get 2,000 gems. That'll help. And then if I happen to buy a $30 package, let's say, that's 1,500 gems. 86 from now you won't make. T5 is coming probably this week. Probably this week. So I need 740. So I need, oh my god, it's... And that's assuming that I can... Oh wait, I don't need 16,000 gems. I have another 20... That's 1,000 gems saved. That's 1,000 gems saved. I might be able to do it. I might be able to do it. It's gonna be really close, but I might be able to reach it, assuming I get lucky with fuel drops from now to the end. I might be able to do it. If I can do it with like $50, then I think I'll pay 50 for my first grail. All right, we will turn on auto click and let's get started. So I'm not gonna score people. I'm just gonna... I don't think I can score right now because there's just too much nonsense with pets. It's too hard to really rate heroes relative to each other, and it's just ridiculous. It really is just ridiculous. So we are going to skip scoring. I'll just put names down and we'll go with that. We have not done Team Critique in a while, so we'll see how it goes. Do I buy the wheel every day? I have been for the last 5-6 days. Hey, Lucifer. And so that's why I even have the tokens that I have. So we will see how it goes, but it's... Hey, Envision. Oh, Envision, I gotta show you the glasses thing. Because I promised it yesterday. These glasses have a attachment. They also have a sunglass attachment, but that's in the car for driving. Oh, it still says RE7? Okay, let me change that. It's annoying to change Twitch because I can't do it easily. Anyway, I bought these glasses and they came with that attachment, and they came with sunglass attachment and a little carrying bag, and it's kind of cool, but... Okay, so this is... I have no idea what it's for. That attachment is basically for making it that I can't see. That's the problem. That's the only thing they do, is they make it that I can't see. Jose, I don't know what that means. Unless you mean... You need gold souls. Gold souls and 9-star fodder. That's all we know. And more copies. 8 more copies. Okay, so we are looking at number 1. This is the wrong picture. This is number 1. Alright, what the... Kozor long term, it may be worth it. If they keep doing events like this, where finishing 2 or 3 rounds of the wheel leads you to getting good stuff, it's worth it. But if it's just 2 or 3 rounds of completion of the wheel just to complete the wheel, it's not really worth it. So it's a tough one because it's very hard to keep up with buying enough wheel tokens and playing peaks and buying keys and saving up for secret treasure. So you kind of have to balance your own key income or your own gem income and see if it's worth it. It's not worth it. It's just hard to maintain because it's very expensive. Notch, I would rather have the T5. Dave, right now you don't get flags, but the devs promised something because they promised some sort of increase to returning heroes. So we'll see. The big patch is going to change a lot of things. But I'm going to be perfectly honest, when the big patch comes, I don't think I want to stream it. I don't think I want to learn it because it's going to be so messy and it's going to make me angry at the game because I'm not ready for T5 whatsoever, that, you know, I don't even want to deal with it. Alright, so this guy has a T2 Bryn and a Joe / I am on Twitch. I am actually on both simultaneously right now. Arsha, I have enough shards right now. Or I have enough shards to finish Fuse every time. But I forgot yesterday because I forgot. My will to play has dropped recently, and so I don't try to finish everything anymore. And I don't know, it's just what it is. All those people that have like 2 T4 Bryns, they're ready. I don't have that. I don't even have enough for a T5 red Bryn. It's bad. Envision, that's the idea, is those 24 go to T5 red. All other heroes do not. Which means that all heroes not on there are getting removed from Diamond Key, which is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. That is really ridiculous, because if you look at the list of heroes... Hey, Anirban. Like, who is in there? Clerics. Let's see who's clerics. Is Skuld, Phoenix, Drow, Shude. That's it. 4 clerics. There's 4 clerics that are going to T5 red. Mages, they've got Bale, Freya, Lightning, Kurt, Lorelei, so that's 5. Detlaf, 6. 6? I mean, it's gonna be... The elite key is gonna be very interesting when they change it for that. Aiden is food. Aiden is very much food. So it's gonna be... I don't know. I'm not happy with it. I'm really not happy with it. I'm not ready in the slightest. I've been very much dreading this point, but I've kind of put off worrying about it because I was hoping it wouldn't come soon, but here we are. Alright. Well, nutcase, rules are right here. You are welcome to join. No info on the Horde hero. Or I think they said something about he gets stronger the longer he's alive. I don't know. We don't have his stats or anything. Everything you know about the game is going to change next week. Let's say it that way. Everything you think you know about the game is going to change next week. So everything that you ask now, be aware that everything you know now is going to change. Who is good, who's worth pulling for, what resources are worth saving, all of that is going to change. Hi, Shubham. And so, don't get too attached to anything. Alright, so this person really needs to break down this Olivia, or convert her to something. God, I don't know what you're doing here. Why do you have so many 6 stars? Actually, no, the 6 stars are fine. Huh. Actually, this picture doesn't help me much. This picture actually doesn't really help me. Man, how did this guy get a T4 Scold as his third T4? Like, how did he avoid every other hero in the game? That's crazy. A Detlef would have been nice here. A Phoenix would have been nice. I guess that's it. Vivienne is an okay choice. Not great. Not great. Oh, I don't think the pay to win part is changing. It's only the fundamentals, but if you got money, you don't care about fundamentals. You can brute force them. Oh my god. And let's see what his pets are. His pets are Pasteur and Vinci. Okay, the pets are fine. Alright, so I suggest breaking down Olivia, focusing your efforts on Vivienne. If you can't get Vivienne, remember that you can buy her from Feather Shop. And I don't know why you bothered taking Brynn to T2 if she's stuck. You can't do anything better. Vivienne or Dro? Vivienne is better in a landslide. However, Drow now goes to T5 red and Vivienne doesn't. So, as of right now, Vivienne is better. As of next week, Drow will be better. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? The staple heroes that we love and need are going to become useless. Isn't that great? All those people that we made fun of for having T4 Valkyries and keeping them all this time, those people are suddenly going to be so much stronger now. Isn't that fun? I hate this update. I hate it. I hate it so much. And people with their first T5 Ripper, they're gonna dominate. They're going to dominate. Stuck at food. I'm looking at a 9-star Mulan and a werewolf. That's food. And you can fodder the Wolf Rider. I'm looking at enough food. You've got the food. You don't even need anything else. These two 9-stars right here take her to T3, no copies needed. And you have a Wolf Rider. What? So, oh well. Anyway, break down Olivia, work on something. Work on Vivienne, work on Brynn, something. They said they're going to increase resources. I suggest you check their Facebook post. They listed a lot of things that they're changing. They're upgrading the elite chest. They're upgrading the up chest. They're increasing resources. They're let me get the full list of it. Hold up here. Like, there's so much to it that it's too much for my head to wrap around. Let's say that. Alright, so they are... When you return a hero, you're going to get flags back. The stores are going to drop in price. That we've seen. The idle resources go up. They're going to go up by like at least 30-40%. It's pretty big. Fortune wheel, max rewards. Oh, crap. If the wheel is... Oh, no. The wheel is changing. If the wheel is changing, it's a bad idea to spin right now. Oh. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh my god, that's bad. That's bad. So it's bad to do this event at all because the fortune wheel is changing. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. They're changing the elite chest. They're going to remove heroes that don't go to T5 red. They're increasing the drop rate of the up hero. They're increasing the conversion rate to rare heroes, and they're changing the gallery. That's what they said. That's their update on Facebook. Oh my god, the wheel is changing. Oh my god, that changes so much. That's huge. Okay, well. So Tech, I think you can see where you're going with this. Finish that Bryn, break down Olivia, work on Vivienne. They're increasing the gold and purple on the wheel. That's coming with the T5 patch. So keep that in mind. Everything you know today is wrong. Everything you know is wrong. Next week, everything will change. Alright, moving on. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Okay, so Juice has his Kurt in the back. And I have actually seen this work in Planet Trial. So this is probably a good idea. This probably works out really well. But you have Valkyrie, and I'm not sure about Kurt in the back for PvP, because unless you kill them before they fire, not having Kurt's defense seems like it's more of a detriment. So I'm not sure how good this works in practice. I could be wrong. I don't know how this team works, but it just seems bad. It also seems really bad to have this pet at level 1, because I don't know why you would use a level 1 pet. At least take it to 40. It gives you some stats. Some stats are better than no stats. Hey Nathan. Hodor in place of Valk would be amazing. Valkyrie's not that good at this point. Hodor would be amazing. Hi, Hua. Thanks, Nathan. But how? How is it possible that you only had enough to take one pet to 200 and leave the other at 1? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't... I don't understand. Hey, Vanij. Like, you're level 225. You should have been able to take 2 pets to... Or like 1 to 200 and another 1 to 120. Valkyrie has good damage dealing. Kurt has better damage dealing. Bryn has better damage dealing. If you really want, you can replace Freya with Hodor. You weren't given back enough pet food in tins? Wow. That's ridiculous. Either way, take your other pet to 40. It's better than having nothing. I mean, if you're looking for even just a little bit extra stats, it's better. Stream for the moon landing event? It's a crappy event. I don't like it. It's very luck-based and not super friendly. The money part of it is very heavy. And also, now that I've read about the patch, it's bad to play. That is really, really major, by the way. The fact that the wheel is getting upgraded with the T5 patch right after an event that makes you use up your wheels. Woof. One step ahead. You gotta be one step ahead. Okay. So, aside from that, yeah, Hodor over Freya is probably better. Freya is very unreliable in PvP. I wouldn't mind replacing Valkyrie, but if you like Valkyrie, you can keep her and replace Freya. Vivienne. The problem with this team is Kurt is very susceptible to Azathoth. If Kurt gets banished by Azathoth, you're doomed. You you have no way to burst them down early because Bryn takes time to ramp up in PvP and is not great. It's not great. So I don't know that I like Kurt in the back on a team like this. Now, if you had like a massive Ultima team and Kurt had Oracle, it's fine, but you don't. So I don't like this. So yeah, put on Hodor, replace somebody. Either Valk or Freya. I would replace Valk. I really would. Her damage is not that solid. Veg for Drow, yes. And now that Veg goes to T5, it's going to be very interesting. God, I want to break down my... I have no idea who I'm going to take to T5. I'm not ready. I don't have copies of Bale. I don't have copies of Bryn. I don't have copies of Skuld. I don't have copies of Sigurd. I'm just so angry at this update. It's just so annoying. It's like I am forced to make Freya. I am forced to make Freya because I can't make anything better. How old a player am I and I can't make anything better than Freya? That hurts. That hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. You would have thought that the old player would have the resources on hand to make a good team, and I can't. I can't do it. I don't have copies. I'm so upset. I am so upset. T5 needs 2 copies, but T5 red needs 8 copies. So, be careful of that. I don't have any moonstones. I have like 200 moonstones. And I think I need 3 copies of Bryn. Whew. Okay, next is Minato. Huh. Alright. That's an interesting team. I don't like seeing a T2 lightning. Best way to get artifact? You pretty much don't. You get them from events or from idol drops. There's nothing else you can do. You can't, like, force your way into artifacts. Abian 1 T5 red is big. Grand Milo, I don't want to do score because there just isn't... There's too many things to take into consideration. The pets, the levels, the artifacts, like if you have mythics. I figured we tried without scores. If you knew you couldn't make it to T3, you should have stopped at T1. That was your mistake. T1 was enough to get the free copy. You wasted a 9-star fodder here. Srikant, yes, it's still open. T5 Ripper will be good. Early. Potentially for quite a while, actually. If you can take him to T5 Red early, he might be really dominant. We don't actually know. The Chinese patch hasn't happened with all of those tier updates yet, so, or with all the gallery updates, so we'll see. Honestly, this team is fine. At this point, you're basically just waiting for Bryn Sig. Lightning is very mediocre in peaks. Good damage, but not reliable and not a carry. So she's okay, but not great. Nathan, T5 red is huge, but Skuld also does no damage. I mean, think about that. Well, can we just rank them by like A, B, C, D? Can we do that? 4 hero chests. See, I would want to say Arwen because she's a good boss hero, but Arwen doesn't go to T5 red. Aegina works best with Hodor, but Lorelei also goes to T5 red. So, you know, there is not a best choice. There really just isn't. Alright, we're going to go back and we're just going to rank people A through D. Just very quickly. And I will drop your score accordingly. So number 1 gets we're going to give him a C. No, we'll give him a B. We'll give him a B. No, we'll give him a C. I don't know. Actually, I think it's not that bad. This is going to be my alternative to giving numbered scores because I don't want to do it. This Jews will give an A. Okay, Minato will give a I'm just gonna stop at D because I don't think I need to go farther than that. I'm gonna give this a B because I really feel that as good as this team is, it lacks damage. If you don't get that first kill and you're gonna struggle to do it because your Hodor doesn't have a lot of help and Bale doesn't do damage until somebody else does damage, I think that this team is just slightly out of top tier. It's not bad, but it's not great. I don't want to give scores. Why are you trying to make it so many scores? If I'm going to give from S to D, why is that any different from 1 to 10? I'm trying to have less scoring categories. Alright, fine. We can do S through D, but I'm not going to do pluses. Gosh. Guys are not helping here. Okay, what is going on with this? Wait. What did you send me a picture of, Notch? Why did you send the same picture and neither picture was good? You know, all you had to do was take your BlueStacks out of full screen and it would have been great. But, okay, fine. So, we don't know what his team is. How far below do I gotta go? Apparently not that far. Apparently not that far. Okay. So we have Notch. This team is probably so broken. How the hell? How the hell? This is seriously broken. Teddy. How did you get a Ripper and then a Bryn? With skin. No less. With skin. That's... And then not have Sigurd. That is ridiculous. But how strong is that early in this? Oh, BIOS. Let me show you my new glasses. Hi, Viraj. These are my new glasses. The only thing that this attachment functions for is to make it hard for me to see. I can't figure out that they're good for really anything other than that. Like, I have so many blind spots. Pasteur is better. Pasteur is much better. This is broken. This is broken. We're gonna give this an S. This is broken. How the hell? How the hell? I told you, the only point of it is to make it harder for me to see. Like, that's it. I can't figure out any other use for them. Maybe I just don't understand fashion. Maybe I don't understand being cool. But I'm telling you right now, if I wore that and walked outside, I would walk into a pole. I would absolutely walk into a pole. I would not be able. At some point, all those little lines would block my vision just enough, and I would walk into something. That's how bad it is. Probably not pay to win. The skin is easy enough to get because he said he got 15 from Advanced Wheel, and he broke down probably the Aegina skin, and then, you know, it's fine. The skin is not pay to win at all. But that's crazy. Nathan, my glasses were broken, and I was just looking for glasses that could... I mean, this one is going to be hard to show because I can't even see it. But the idea is that the nose part, this nose part of the glasses, I needed it to be bigger. And so, because this glasses company, Jins, they make glasses for Asian people, and then they don't fit my nose, or I have a smaller nose or something. So they have a very limited selection of ones that have this nose thing, and I thought this one was the best of what they had. That's it. Hodor's good. Wait, does Hodor go to T5? Oh, shoot. Hold up. I don't actually know. Hodor doesn't go to T5 red. He doesn't go to T5 red. Oh my god. Everything is getting destroyed. Hodor doesn't. Vivienne doesn't. Verthandi doesn't. Like, that's... Wow, everything you think you know is just wrong. Not the glasses are the glasses are normal, but I need frames that can fit my nose. Because their glasses regularly, they will slide down my nose. And it's very annoying. So I need glasses with a bigger nose bridge, and Jins doesn't sell those. And if I buy them anywhere else than Jins, they take like 2 to 3 weeks for your, or 3 days to 2 weeks for anything to get your copy of get your glasses. And I didn't want to wait that long. I wanted to just get them. At Jins, you can get them in like 30 minutes. You go there, you take a prescription, you get them in 30 minutes. Easy as that. And they're cheaper. So I really like that company. I like buying glasses from them, but I do need these special nose fit ones. Grand does not have a T5? Grand does not. I also wanted ones that have an attachment, so that piece is magnetic, so it stays on, but there also is a magnetic sunglasses. So that's what I need, because I can't wear sunglasses. They don't fit over glasses. So I needed these glasses to have an attachment that have sunglasses on them. And getting ones that have a sunglass attachment is very, very expensive. Kurt is going to be back. Kurt is absolutely coming back. T4 Sig, T3 Sig. ADN, yes, absolutely break him down. Absolutely. That T5 Sig is going to be ridiculous. Alright, moving on. This is Jer. We're going to do a lot less teams today because there's a lot of T5 discussion, but If this isn't so bad, I'm willing to come back and do this again, more often again. Or back to regular schedule at least. I was trying not to go... I was holding off from doing this because I thought it was going to be bad, but maybe if I go back to this, if I change rating to this, it's not so bad. Considering that this whole team goes to T5, this is going to be a humongously strong team at T5. But at T4, not so great. Not so great. We're going to give this an A just because it has Sigurd, and by that default, it's strong. But Valk and Lore, not so good. Wow, who did you break down? You broke down a T4... a second Freya, maybe? Okay, before we get very heavily into Freya Detlaf, I want to make one thing clear, okay? Remember that Detlaf was good as a first to third T4, and he was good if they didn't have Skuld. That is going to happen again. He's going to be amazing, absolutely broken amazing as first to third T5 if they don't have Skuld. Once you get into 4 to 6 T5s with Skuld in there, Detlaf's going to go away. Same thing with Freya. Same thing with Freya. That's going to happen. Srikant, tomorrow I'm going to do that. Tomorrow I'm going to prepare the tier list for T5. So that will be the stream tomorrow. We'll be all looking at the tier list and I'll be changing it. That is... Shoot and Lexar getting fixed. Remember that Detlaf got 3 updates back to back to back when he first came out. They released him, they patched him, they patched him, they patched him, he still sucked. Remember that. Please remember that. If they do that again with Shoot and Lexar, Shoot got patched, she got patched again, she still sucks right now, and she's going to get another patch. Is it enough? It might be, might not be. I don't know. So I am not going to be optimistic about the patches until I see them. Not all patches are created equal. They patched Mars, look what it did to him. Absolutely nothing. They patched Zex, look what it did to him. Absolutely nothing. So, you know, just because some of them are good, some of them, not all of them are. Remember, they also patched Freya and it made her strong. It could work, but maybe it won't. I don't know. Alright, who is this? This is Ara. First T5 Phoenix is going to be not great. Phoenix is not going to do amazing things on his own, but if he is backline, it might be okay. He was like a mediocre first T4, not the best. You know what? I'm just going to close submissions just because I don't think we're going to get through everybody. So I'm just going to close submissions right now. And then we'll... Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, moving on. So this is Ara. The problem with you trying to use this to showcase Themis is that it doesn't. Is Raph better than Vincent in PvP? For offensive, yes. For defensive, no. But also remember that Vincent struggles because of Ragnarok. So he increases defense, but then if they have Ragnarok, they get through it anyway. But Raphael, again, requires you to get a kill, and if you don't get a kill, what good is it? So, offensively better, defensively not better. Valkyrie should be a strong T5. We'll see. I really don't know. We don't know what her stats look like. We don't. We just don't know. First T5 Bryn is going to be the best T5 option. Period. Hey, Speedy. Like, that's just going to be better. Oh, I wonder if energy summons will change. They didn't say anything about it, so I don't actually know. But if energy summons are going to change, that's pretty cool. We'll see. Okay, so this team doesn't showcase Themis at all. Just because it works for you doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't mean it's good for everyone. Doesn't mean it's good against all opponents, so... Did they announce Mythic Ragnarok? Oh, God. You just want another reason to make me upset about this game? Alright, one sec. I got a friend's boss. So I'm willing to give this team an S just because, I mean, it's strong, but it does nothing to showcase Themis because, yeah, doesn't help. Is that the answer? Put on my... Oh, what is going on? Why is it taking me 4 hits to kill a friend's boss now? It's supposed to take me 3. What? Did they... Why all of a sudden am I doing less damage? I don't get it. That's so weird. My friend's boss team has literally not changed. Nothing has changed. And I went from 3 hits to 4 hits to finish. Wow, that's so bad. That's so bad. I don't understand. Alright, so we're just gonna give Ara an S. I mean, to be perfectly honest, this team is more of a flex than actually looking for critique, so I don't know what you're trying to do with that. Next is going to be Masturbator, which I guess Bang doesn't look like it. I think it's just your connection. Tim, that's what? Where did you get that info from? Nobody said anything to that effect. Guppy, that's when the event is coming. The little event. It may be when the patch is coming, but again, we don't know. Oh my god, what am I gonna do with Mythic Rag? Oh my god, it's just another artifact I'll never have. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh my god, that's so frustrating. I mean, I have to make one. And then, wait, I can't make one. I have 3. I can't even make a Mythic Rag. Oh my god. The more I hear, the more unhappy I am. That's the answer. The more I hear, the more unhappy I am. If it comes with, like, I don't know, increased def, if it gives the whole team extra def break, or if it gives, it's gonna do something for the team, or maybe it'll come with like 20% attack or something. It's gonna do something. Hopefully that's enough to make it better. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not happy with the whole thing. Alright. This team actually doesn't look that amazing, to be perfectly honest. Okay, well, Tyrael, the reason that I'm unhappy is I went from being like 3rd place in honor to like 7th. This is gonna drop me to like, I don't know, 20th. This is the point where I fall way behind. This is the update where I lose all of my status. I'm probably gonna start losing on my server. I'm gonna start losing in honor. It's like, why do I even try? I'm just gonna stop. It's gonna make me stop trying. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna not care anymore, and I'm not gonna try to make a better team, and I'm gonna quit the game. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not trying to be competitive, but I don't want to have a team that I feel is weak. Not on my server, on honor. On my server, I have a strong feeling that people that make rippers are going to wreck me. I have a very strong feeling of that, because I'm not going to be able to make anything better than Freya. And Ripper is going to destroy Freya. Like, if somebody makes a Freya Dettlaff T5 red, I'm not confident that I can make something with my current roster that could beat that. I'm not confident that I could beat that. Like, what can I make? I can't make Brynn. I can't make Skuld. I can't even make Dettlaff. I can't make Ripper. So, like, your single T5 Ripper, I feel like I'm gonna lose to it. More often than is fair. Like, I won't have a 100% win ratio against someone with a single T5 Ripper. And if that happens, if I can lose to anybody on the server that made Ripper... Nathan, you say that. How am I going to get copies in a week? If you can find a way for me to get 3 Brynn copies in 5 days, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. Alright, so this team, I mean, it has Brynn, it has Skuld, but like I said, Brynn is not a reliable source of damage. So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that right now. I would not be happy with this team right now. I'm going to give this an A just because it has Brynn, but I don't feel like it's super strong. Ripper versus a T5 Ripper versus a T4 Sig? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ripper will wipe the back line, and then he'll wipe the front line. He doesn't target Sig anymore once he dies, so that shouldn't stop anything. Does VIP drop if you're inactive? No. No, it doesn't. It stays with you forever. I have 200 Moonstones. 230. Wait, I got 10 more from Tavern, so 240. 240 Moonstones. Alright, so moving on, we'll have Ninja Sun. This is more of a flex than anything else too, actually. Masturbator to be better? You need damage. You need Sig, you need Hodor, you need, I mean, Bale, Kurt. Notch, I'm not understanding your point. Sigurd dies for 3 turns. If you really think that he won't wipe the front line, remember also that once he fires, he goes up to an 80% dodge. So it's going to be very hard to kill them as well. So Ripper will just... We'll see. Actually, if that's true, that's not a bad idea. But I don't think that's enough. Because he's going to get hit by the rest of the team. He's not going to fire every 3 turns. Wait a minute. What are these levels? Holy cow, this Phoenix is 149. Holy cow. She's slow. How do you have 3 copies of Hodor and a T4 Bryn? How is that possible? That's not possible. That is not possible. It absolutely is not possible. Unless you were Rip Van Winkling while Hodor was released. Like, ever since Hodor was released, you just ignored him completely for months. That's not possible. They've given out so many elite chests. So many. Like, I have 3 right now. And that's after I used 1 or 2, I think. And I haven't even aimed for them. If I had been aiming for them, I would have more. If I actually needed them, I would have aimed for them. Tyrael, no. Your comment shows up for me. But yeah, leveling up Vivienne to have her be faster is also important. I didn't even notice that what the heck, man. Yeah, I feel like you've been willfully ignoring Hodor if you only have 4 copies about him. But that's true. He doesn't go to Red 5, so who cares? So your answer is basically just Sig. Sig Bale. And Bale is not easy to get. That's understandable. Can I not rate this team S just because of Sigurd? Does Sigurd alone just like break everything? Like, they don't even have to have Bryn. Yeah, we'll just give him an A. Sigurd hurts this too much. Okay, so basically you're telling me that you fell for every bait that they had. Themis does not go to red, does she? Did I miss something? Themis doesn't even go to T5 red. How could she get significant? Oh, he asked for general idea of team building? I mean, this is basically perfect. Until you get Sigurd and Hodor, you cannot increase anything from this. Sigurd Hodor is the only way to improve from this. It's the only way to go up a tier. Alright. Well, Tim, then I can say with high confidence that good job, you shot yourself in the foot. You very, very willingly took the gun, aimed it at your own foot, and fired. That's kind of the point where they take guns away from people. I mean, you've known for months, like, you've known for 6 months that Hodor is amazing. And the fact that you refused that, for 6 months, you refused to aim for Hodor, knowing that he is amazing. I don't know. Alright, wow. What is up with these people and early Bryns? That's ridiculous. How many copies of Bryn do you have? Alright, this is Hua. Like, how many copies of Bryn do you have? This is straight ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna give this team an A. It's good. I hope that it continues and he can go on to finish Bryn, but who really knows? Nathan, we'll see. I feel like I'm making a really big brain decision in choosing to skip this fuel event, actually. I really hope that I'm looking at it the right way and that I'm making the right choice here, but I'm hoping that that's happening. I guess that's true. That's really lucky then, that new players manage to have good heroes back to back or like really really quick in eyes when the rest of us would go 4 events in a row with terrible pulls. That's actually kind of amazing. That's really kind of amazing. And it's like, you young whippersnappers don't even know what you are missing is light. If you don't want to build her, then she is fodder. I refuse to fodder new heroes that have potential to change. Also, Lightning is getting a patch in the next update, so maybe she'll be stronger. But if you are realistically, seriously asking me if you should fodder the newest hero in the game, then you might as well do it. I mean, I have no other way to answer that. I have really no other way to answer that. Hi, Somya Deep. Lightning T5, I think, is going to be pretty crazy. But I have 5 copies. I can't even make a T4, so I'm not worried about it. You have 4 copies of Detlaf. Guess what? 4 copies of Detlaf is not enough. You need 8. So, Caleb, they did not. Alright, so yeah, we'll give this team an A. Detlaf is definitely a great choice for your first T5. Work on Brynn, and then it would be nice if you could work on Vivienne past that, but by the time you finish Brynn, T5 is out, so maybe you don't finish Brynn at all. Am I pulling for Lightning? Can I? I feel like I shouldn't. I can't do 3 rounds. I can only do 1 round. 1 round is like is not worth it. I might as well abandon Lightning. I don't think it's... Who am I going to break down? I might break down my second Kurt and my second Veg. I can't give you any more info than that. I also might break down my second Vivienne. But I don't know how many Phoenix Stones I'm going to have. But realistically, those are my choices. To break down Kurt, Vivienne, and Veg. I don't need to break down Veg. I think I've got enough copies. I've got 2... Nope, I've got no copies of Veg. So, maybe I gotta break down Veg. That's just freaking wonderful. That's just freaking wonderful. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Let's not ask me what I'm going to do with this update, because every time that I stop to think about what I'm going to do, I realize how limited my options are, and it makes me sad. So, let's not ask me what I'm going to do. For my own sanity. Next is Grand Milo. Okay, so this Scold is T3, but is that the only picture? That is the only picture. Junior, as far as which single artifact has the greatest impact, it's probably Scroll. If you're not going for a Mythic Tears of the Goddess, a single Tears of the Goddess is really not much better than a Star Shards. It's not significant. The Scroll, however, comes with 60% hit rate, which is a great backup option for other heroes, and becomes broken strong when it hits Mythic 3. Whereas even a single Mythic 3 Tears of the Goddess is not gonna instantly change anything. It really won't change anything. So, do keep that in mind. Pound for pound, the scroll is worth more. But if you're gonna spend money just to avoid paying 200 moonstones for a star shards, I mean, I don't know, man. See, they may even change Ragnarok, because if they change up things and defense doesn't work the same way, or T5 comes with a lot more defense in some form, like any possible form nobody knows, if they do something, they can easily destroy the effectiveness of Ragnarok. Easily. And nobody knows how they'll do it, but you know it's possible. Nathan, remember that I was able to make strong heroes T4. I cannot make strong heroes T5. That's the difference. And strong heroes are going to lose to mediocre heroes that are much better early on. So if I make, let's say I make a T5 green Bryn and a T5, I don't know, Phoenix or something, I will probably lose to a T5 Ripper and a T5 red Freya. Because they're just more lucky. Before, if I had, you know, Monkey King Freya Skuld at T4 and all they had was a Ripper, I would destroy that. But I can't do that this time. That's why it's so frustrating. Arwen and Hodor. Arwen doesn't need it. Hodor helps, actually. Hodor helps a lot. He needs hit rate. Densetsu, you need 8 extra copies. Yes, I said that. 8 extra copies. Alright, so Milo, in terms of this team, you would want to get rid of Detlaf. So Kurt, Bale, Bryn, Sig. Oh god, there's something in my nose. One sec. How to get the victory achievement in peaks. You have to win 10 without... you have to win an entire 10 round without paying 100 gems to continue. If you pay 100 gems to continue, it doesn't count anymore. So you have to get 10 straight without the first loss in the middle. And you have to do that 10 times. You have a T1 Kurt. Why did you just tell me that? Why did you just tell me that? Why do you have a T1 Kurt? Oh. It's like I gave you a trophy and then you put it on the ground and tripped over it. On purpose. I can't make a T5 red Kurt unless I break down my first Kurt. I don't have enough copies. I do not have enough spare copies of Kurt. I have, how many do I have? I have 3. He got a medal and broke his teeth biting it. But not on accident, on purpose. Why would you make T1 Kurt? Why? If you weren't aiming to make him to T5, if you weren't aiming to get him to T4, you should not have made him at all. You knew months ago that a T1 Kurt was useless against T4s, and therefore, you, I don't know, again, I gave you the trophy, you put it on the ground and tripped over it. See, Nathan, that's the thing. Phoenix Stones. I don't know how many. I don't know if they'll have enough to make that kind of a decision easily. And Kurt's gonna be a terrible early T5. He's gonna be terrible. If nobody fires before him, he won't get strong enough to one-shot everything. Remember that. Kurt relies on other teammates. And if I don't have a good healer, and he has his Horde T3, then he's gonna kill himself. And if I change that to the reflect damage, now he does even less damage. So Kurt, as an early T5, is not going to be as good as you think he is. Milo, I don't think I need to understand you. I understand that you made a T1 Kurt knowing that you couldn't finish him, and then abandoned him and made a T3 Scold. That there is literally no way you can justify that in a way that makes it a good decision. It's not possible. It actually is not possible. Oh, you have 6 copies of Kurt. Okay. 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 I got it. I got it. Well, in that case, I mean, you're just waiting for copies. Heroes to T5, 17. 17. 1-7. Okay. So if you're waiting for a Kurt, you may not even need to wait for Kurt. He may not be that required later on. Actually, you know who hurt Kurt the most? Hodor. You know who doesn't go to T5 red? Hodor. Man, Kurt is gonna get ridiculous. Kurt is gonna get ridiculous. How many total heroes in the game? You know what? I don't know how to count that, actually. It's probably like 200. No. Could be close to 200. Oh, can I make Mulan tank? Oh my god, I feel like I foddered some Mulans lately. Wait, where did all my Mulans go? I swear! I didn't keep Mulan copies! I only have 1 extra Mulan! Oh, why do you do this to me? That guy, it's gonna be Bryn, #1 by far. After that, it probably is Detlaf, Freya, Ripper, Veg is probably okay, Phoenix is okay. So #1 Bryn, tier 2 Detlaf, Freya, Ripper, tier 3 probably Veg, Phoenix. That's probably how I would rank it. But I don't know. Lorelei might do good. Valkyrie might do good. Skuld's T5 red. I don't know what Skuld's T5 red is. Zach, you are too late. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna go find a T5 Skuld. Let's go find a... I feel like I shouldn't do this. This is a team critique stream, so I don't know. I don't know what Skuld's T5 is. There's a copy... There's info on the wiki. You can find it there. I'm not gonna look it up. So anyway, Milo, you're stuck, waiting for copies. You can focus on Kurt, but by the time you get him to T4, T5 will be out, and you'll have to start all over. Like a T4 Kurt will be useless. So it's like, I can't even recommend things to people. I can't. I really can't. Everything that you do is going to become obsolete in a week. This was a terrible time to do team critique. Nathan, I also don't have gold souls, by the way. I have 50,000. So I'm not prepared for that part either. Zach, I'm already not gonna get to all the teams that are in there, so I'm not opening it up again. Alright. Grand Milo, oops. Grand Milo, we're gonna give a... I'm gonna give Grand Milo a C. For his team, it's okay, but compared to anyone better, it's not gonna be very strong. Nathan, also remember that those people have a lot more T4, or that have a lot more Phoenix Stones. They would, they have the option to completely decimate their teams to make, again, a T5 red Detlaf Freya. They have the option to do that. I, again, can't do that. I cannot decimate my team to make T5 Skuld, Bryn, Sig. I can't do it. I physically don't have the resources to do it. So, if a person with a full team of T4s used all of their 50 Phoenix Stones and turned it into 2 T5 Reds, which they can do, and it's just Detlaf Freya, which is easy, everybody's got that, I don't know that I can beat it. Hell yes, it's worth it. Hell yes, it's worth it. That turning your team into a Detlaf Freya is going to be super strong. Compared to what you had before, it'll be super strong. It'll destroy any full T4 team. Remember when we had 10 stars and we were decimating our 10 stars to make T4s? When 3 T4s or 2 T4s or even 1 T4 was better than a full team of 10 stars? Remember when we did that? We did it because it was better. I mean, you went from people that had Phoenix, Skuld, Mars, Valkyrie that destroyed it all, and all they had was, you know, Valkyrie, Phoenix at T4, and they were infinitely stronger. Infinitely stronger. Remember that they're going to increase what you get from what you return. Remember that that's changing. Oh shoot, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Buy Freya... Wait, do I need Freya copies? Do I need... I don't need Detlaf copies. Soul Shop is resetting. Don't forget that. Anybody that you think you're going to want to make, you should buy now. Freya is going to be a great first T5. So I'm going to buy the Freya. I'm going to buy the Veg. What am I going to buy, actually? I don't think I need Detlaf, because I'm not going to make Detlaf. I don't care about Ripper. I'm not going to make Ripper. Who's worth it? You think I don't have enough souls to buy all of those? What do you think I am? You think I don't have 60,000 souls on hand? Doesn't matter. Decreasing costs, they're still resetting the shop. And if And if I need one extra copy of Freya and I couldn't get it because I didn't have enough available in the shop, I'll feel really bad. Amante Docre, you need 17 copies total. I have 53,000, and that's after I just bought this Freya and this veg. I had 61,000. So, yeah, I'm not running out. I'm fine. Okay, going back to this. This is Fast Killer. If you think buying that Freya and veg hurt me at all, the bare minimum I can do to prepare. Okay. We're gonna give this an A because, again, Sigurd decimates everything. And unfortunately, what that means is Sigurd is probably the only way that you can improve, and actually you did not include your bag, so I don't know what other heroes you have, so... Okay, we'll give it an A and say you need Hodor Sigurd. I might not even give this team an A, actually. I might actually not give it an A. No Vivienne, no Hodor, no Sigurd, no Aegina. Well, Hodor with Aegina. And he's using Freya. I might actually not give this an A. Verthandi does not go to T5 red. She was great at T4, but she got left out. Everything we do, again, is going to change next week. So this was actually not a great time to do team critique. T5 Medusa is going to lose to a 10-star. Just you wait. Just you wait. T5 Medusa is going to be so bad. It's going to make her worse. Oh, poor Medusa. They did her dirty. I think I'm gonna give this a B. I can't. I know it has Brynn, but Brynn alone doesn't save it. Should you break down Verthandi? Well, Verthandi is amazing right now. But anybody that's gonna break down a hero, remember that they're going to increase the resources you get back from returning. So if you're going to break down anyone, don't do it yet. Do it when the update actually drops, and we will see how it changes. They might give flags back, so things may change up a little bit. Alright, so I'm sorry, Fast Killer, but I'm going to give you a B on this team, because Hodor Aegina busts this team up. Sigurd busts this team up. If you don't have Ragnarok's, Vivienne busts this team up. Hey, Arnell. So, this team just has too many flaws in its current form. So I'm going to give this a B. Yeah, they're going to give back flags, but they could easily change back something else too. Maybe they'll give back, you know, an extra 10% resources. Like instead of losing 70 or 30% purple, you lose 20%. You know, we don't know. Everything can change. Nothing that they said is in stone what we're going to get. If you keep that in mind, like you have to prepare for every possible scenario, because there's just no idea what's going to happen. You just really have no idea. Soul event, yes, they're adding Valkyrie, Aegina, Phoenix, and who else? Valkyrie, Gina, Phoenix. It was one more hero. There was a fourth hero. Lorelei? Lorelei sounds right. They're adding 4 heroes into the Soul Shop next week. Oh, man. Oh, I have copies of Lorelei. Oh, well. We'll see what happens. Okay. So, yeah. Moving on. Fast Killer has a B. Next is Ciccarelli. Let's try and go a little bit faster here. Let me try to get through a lot of teams really quickly. This is solid. We'll give this an A. The only way you can improve from this is getting Sigurd. That's it. That's it. Sigurd. This is a really good team where it's okay. I mean, it would be nicer if you had more damage. It's okay as it is, but the sustain will make it very nice. Will it be permanent? No. They will actually only be there for 4 days. So, the reasoning for putting Vivienne in front instead of Hodor is probably more because Vivienne's defense. This is a Aviral. The problem with that is Ultima is just going to be too slow. Ultima needs to be faster than everyone, and she won't be. Remember that a max speed Ultima outspeeds a max speed Sigurd, and once T5 happens, Ultima will not outspeed Sigurd, and once they have a Sigurd, your team is trash. End of story. Sigurd single-handedly destroys Ultima at this time. Nothing you can do about that. So Ultima will be completely useless once T5 happens. Until Ultima gets a T5. And I have a feeling they're not going to make Ultima T5 until the final round of them, if ever. They may not ever. There's no guarantee that everyone that currently T4s will be able to go to T5. Would it be better to have Phoenix tank? I mean, Veg or Phoenix or Vivienne tank is better. It is better to put Hodor in the front somehow, so that does make sense. Honestly, at that point, just dump Veg. Throw Phoenix or Vivienne as tank, put in Hodor, and put in someone else. Put in a Kurt, put in a, I don't know, put in something. A Bale, maybe. You probably can just dump Veg and put in a damage dealer. Which you don't have, but at some point. But yeah, you definitely want to try and put Hodor in the front. Gum, they teased it to come out, but no guarantee. Everything can change. The scary thing about that is the Chinese servers also teased the 27th as an update, as an event day, so unknown. Everything is unknown. We'll see how it goes. Oh, shoot. What if they sync up Chinese server and global server? Oh, whoa. What if they're doing that? And then we won't have teasing information. Oh my god. Carl, that is correct. Wow, that's actually a crazy concept that they could do that. They could sync them up. Whew, scary. Yeah, but Tyrael, the Chinese server teased the exact same thing, the 27th to the 30th. Why would they tease a Chinese event on the exact same days as the global? That doesn't make sense. If anything, the Chinese server should have had it 4 days earlier. There's no good reason for them to have an event that starts at the exact same time as the global server. Just, 8 hours ahead. It doesn't make sense. Something's up with that one. Something's up with that. Okay. Alright, so CV is getting a C. CV? We'll give him a CV? No, we'll just give him a C. Okay, we'll give him a C. Hodor decimates this. Hodor Skuld Aegina decimates this. Paired with whatever. So, don't go too crazy on this. Well, he said he's returning Valkyrie when the update lands. And then what? He'll make a T5 Valkyrie? Well, his team might be better at that time, but we're not rating his team. We are not rating his team based on what it's going to look like in a week. We are rating it based on what it looks like right now. And right now, it looks like somebody is going to get destroyed. Gum T8 Vegdrasir is not out on the Chinese server. So no, I don't have it. That's like even the craziest part. This update hasn't even landed on the Chinese server. They've already teased it on the global server, ours, and it hasn't landed on Chinese. It's like, what is going on? Qua, I didn't feel like doing scores today. I feel like this is a little bit less stress for people complaining about their 8.25s and all of that, and a certain 9.62. I figure this is the simpler way to do it. Easier on me, less effort. Alright, so CV gets a C. If he's going to break down the Valkyrie and make a T5 Valkyrie, that's fine, but I feel like a T5 Detlaf would be better at that point. Okay, speedrun team critique. Okay, let's speedrun this. Oh, all he's got is a T1 Ripper. Alright, you want help? Help is break down the Medusa or focus everything on the Ripper. Get that Ripper to T4 immediately. So take the Grand, fodder him. Let's see here. Fodder the Orphe. And then at some point, so that's 2, you need 1 more. Find 1 more 9-star somewhere in here. Make Grand, fodder him. Make Orphe, fodder her, plus 1 more. And then fodder the Medusa. I will not do A pluses. I will not. I'm going to stick to S, A, B, C, D and go and stick and stop at that. I do not want to go any more than that. Okay, so Arnell, here's the thing that you have to realize about how the meta works. The meta is based on full teams. Detlaf is going to be amazing in a non-full team. And so he's not returning to the full meta, but he's going to come back as being strong, but that does not mean that he is going to become meta. Vandet, they already teased that the login event is going to have a paid path. So it is entirely possible that you may have to pay something to get it, but they did say the Heaven and Hell chest, yes. There are no problems foddering this Ripper to make the Rip T4, or foddering the Medusa to make Ripper T4. No problems. Alright, so moving forward, that's your goal. That is your goal from right now. Focus everything you have to make Ripper T4. Everything. Keep Vivienne, Freya, Veg, Arwen, maybe, and Verthandi, and fodder everyone else. Everyone else is fodder. What? Repeat that. Okay. So we're gonna give Grind... Actually, we're gonna give him an A, because quite honestly, Ripper early is good. Okay. Huh. Is this a thing to have Vivienne tank over Phoenix? Interesting. It probably works fine either way, so I guess it doesn't really matter so much. Alright, who should you build next? You can make Hodor. Then make Hodor. End of story. End of story. However, do keep in mind that Hodor does not go to T5 red, so as far as your next T4, yes, Hodor. As far as preparing for the future, maybe not Hodor. Whew, that's a tough one, huh? Okay, this is Rut, and Rut's gonna get a... We'll give Rut an A. He's got Vivienne. It's fine. Sig will have red T5? Yes, Sigurd does. A new account to get their first T5 red? A year? A year at current rates, though. They're increasing rates on fodder and resources and everything, so it may not be that bad moving forward. It may be a lot shorter to get your first 10 star, your first T4. Remember, everything's changing. If they change it to where it takes 6 months or 8 months to get your first T5, oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. People are going to be stuck with one hero for their entire first year of playing. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Oh my god, that's gonna be really, really debilitating. That's gonna be really debilitating. And if you didn't pick the right hero, like for someone that made Rillia their first T5, or not even Rillia, okay, let's say they made, I don't know, Drow or Shude. Like, the potential for mistake is too high. I mean, maybe they can make it to T5, but not T5 red before they start branching out and making more heroes. In which case, it would just be 6 months. Maybe we do that, because at least if they can get them to T5 before going beyond that, I think it'll be more enjoyable. So if it takes them 6 months to get their first T5, then, you know, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Okay, maybe we'll switch to saying that. Maybe we'll switch to saying make your first T5 and then move on, but at least make sure that it's someone that can go beyond it at a later time. So let's start saying that. That's not bad. Alright, so moving on. Rut got an A. I think that's not so bad. If rates are 3 times better, then it's even faster. Maybe they'll have their first T4 in 4 months. Then, you know, that's not so bad. Whoa. Wait, I feel like we've seen this person before. Making veg and then not sure. I mean, the answer is always going to be Bryn Sig. I mean, end of story. The answer is Bryn Sig. So there is nothing more I can say to that. And that looks like pretty much the only thing you can do here. Kurt's not a bad idea if you can make Kurt, especially knowing that Kurt does go to T5, so... Flag income. Everything is going up. Resources are going up. Probably flags will go up. Everything is going to be increased. Everything is going to change in a week. The whole world, as you know it, is going to turn upside down. Okay. I mean, Arwen was... I feel like I gave this advice to this guy before when he only had 3 T4s with Arwen in it, is that he had a 9.5, 10 team at that time, but that team would become weaker and weaker as time goes on. And this is that point. This team is now very, very weak compared to others, especially he doesn't have Skuld. So this team went from like a perfect 10 team back then to, unfortunately, this is a C-level team. If they have Skuld, you're doomed. First T4 Arwen is broken strong. She's one of the best first T4s in the game. And the fact that you were able to choose her as a first T4 is honestly very amazing. So, good job. Okay. Vandet, we know that they're going up at least 20% or so. They were going up 20% as of level 140. It's entirely possible that they'll go up even more than that. And so we'll see. Everything's going to be crazy. It's so hard to even prepare. And Kwa, I'm not looking forward to it in the slightest. I really am not. Alright, Vampire probably was very strong early on with this Detlef Ripper, but just like Mo Lester, it falls off and this team is no longer top tier. So even if this was a perfect 10 team when he had 2 T4s, now it's not very good. Ripper as good as Arwen first T4? No, Arwen's way better. Kwa, I am definitely getting bored with the game. I'm definitely not happy with where it's going and where I am relative to where it's going. I have lost so much of my interest. And then Bold comes in and he found the infinite planet trial team and it's like, great. I mean, congratulations, you've broken the game and it's no longer fun. Congratulations. Yeah, Infinite Void, sorry. I mean, it's like, great. That just makes me want to try even less. Congratulations. So, like, I'm stagnant. I'm completely stagnant, and everybody's passing me by. And then the people that are really passing are flooring it. There are a lot of people that are at Planet Trial 240 on all 5. A lot. And they don't even have to spend a whole lot. They could be VIP 9 or 10 and you know, it's just not fun to look at. I mean, it's dumb because yes, he spends a lot, but he's gone so far ahead that like it's dizzying to look at. I'm not saying I don't respect him for making that team. I'm just saying that broke my willpower. That broke my spirit. To know what that is. His infinite team, I think, was Luna, Sig, Arwen, Phoenix, Skuld, or something like that. No, the sixth is not Arwen, or it is not Phoenix. I think it's Chesia. So Luna, Arwen, Chesia, Skuld, Sig. I'm not blaming Bold. I'm saying he is the most prominent example, and he is not the only one. There is a lot of other people that are in the same case. That it's infinite. It's pure infinite. But you need mythic 3 tiers of the goddess. The reason for Luna is because when she fires her skill, she gets 100% damage resist, and the boss only does 1 damage to her. The reason that it works, yeah, the Sigurds have to be staggered and all of that, which is actually difficult to do, I guess. If you use Mulan tank, even though Mulan has 90% dodge, at some point, the boss will hit you. And if he hits you, Mulan dies. That's it. 1 hit, Mulan dies. There's nothing you can do about that. And so the only answer is to reach 100% dodge. And Hodor wants accuracy from some source. It doesn't have to be artifact. It can be from his rune. And he can use Oracle. I mean, and who cares if Luna has Bone Grip? You used 3 mythic tiers of the goddess, she always has energy. She's gonna have energy every other turn. 100% dodge is possible, however, it doesn't work. I tested Mulan with 130% dodge, and the boss still hit her. Twice in one game, in one fight. I tested that. I did a video of that. So, yeah. 100% dodge does not work. There's something, either the boss has hidden hit rate, or he has, or dodge doesn't work the way that we think it works. So, I mean, anyway, kudos to him for finding it. Kudos to the people that helped him find it. But knowing where the upper bound is makes me lose my willpower to try. Just knowing the capability of what's there. If you were on the high school track team with Usain Bolt, if he was on your high school track team, I would never want to run alongside him, because he would be, he would be like half my times on all my races, That's basically what we're looking at. Being in so close comfort, or so close proximity to the highest possible bound makes me not want to participate. Which is unfortunately the nature of the game, because everybody shares some sort of info. And so honestly, everybody is in close proximity to Bold in some definition of it. But I'm too close. He is directly on my arena server, or my honor server. He is directly in my void rankings, and I'm looking at that. I can't show you, but I think he's at 1 trillion damage on void boss, and it's like, great. How do I feel about having 4 billion? I don't. Why do I even want to try to get 4 billion if he has 1 trillion damage? Why should I care? So he's bored because he's doing too much. I'm bored because I'm doing too little. And unfortunately, that just means everybody loses. Oh well. Take it easy, BIOS. 3 mythic tiers is required. Everything else is whatever. I mean, the scroll is only to make it so that every time you fight is more damage. I mean, if you do infinite tries at 100 million damage and infinite tries at 200 million damage, the limitation is not the damage. The limitation is how often you're willing to try. Please show proof. Okay, fine. Hold on. Let me just speed through. I can very easily prove it to you. I know this is supposed to be a team critique stream, and I'm sorry, but let me just speed through Expedition. Let me just get to the boss. I'm not going to fight the boss. I'm just going to get to the boss. Doesn't take that long. I just gotta... Like, it doesn't take me any effort to fight the enemies along the way. Wow, these runes are terrible. Luna Tank is true. New hero... What? No! New hero is Horde. Actually, wait. Did they announce that he's Horde? We think he's Horde. He looks Horde. But actually, they have not officially announced what he is. Arnell, if he was on your server, I think it would be worse. By the time I open your screenshot, I'll be at the boss. I'm already halfway through. Chris, I really don't want to. I really am just so overwhelmed by this update that, like, I don't even want to try to recommend things to people because I don't even know that I'm gonna have good advice moving forward. With how crazy T5 is gonna be, I can't guarantee that I can say the right things. Stupid game. It's like sacrifice Mars to get something, and he just died. T5 Red will be in the gallery. It's not there yet, but it will be when the patch comes. So they did announce Leo. Okay. So, God, these runes are so bad. If I don't get Elemental Force, it's like I'm not even gonna get 2 billion damage. Alright, I'm at the last fight for Void. And let's see if they give me an Elemental Force. They did not get me Elemental Force. Alright, so who's ready to see Bold's damage? Who is ready for this? He's at 800 million damage. This is 800 billion damage. So, I mean, look at this. Normally 2 billion damage would be pretty decent. Not bad. But now it's so low in comparison that there is no blue on the board. Like, why do I want to play anymore? Why do I have any desire to play? Sorry, it's Yeah, 800 billion. BRK, he doesn't need buffs. He fights infinite. Luna Tank, Double Sigurd, Skull Chesia, and I forgot the sixth one again. Luna, Arwen. Arwen was the last one. So, and it would be the same thing if I was here and I look at this and you see just one guy 240, 240, 240, 240 because he's there too. It's like, great, you know, I can't even come close to that. Now that's so wonderful, you know. I'm in too close proximity to this. Like, how many other... You can't see this because you're not on his cluster. But when you have someone that does this on your cluster... He may not be on my server, but he's on my honor. I have to face him here every single 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, he's right here. And if I get unlucky and get put in his bracket, well, I don't even have a chance. So, yeah, great. You guys are just making me think more of quitting, so, you know. Alright. How many teams are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 9 more? Okay, let's do these 9. Sorry guys that were waiting for your teams to be critiqued. Everything got distracted. This is always what happens. Let's put this back. Free to play can still hit. I have never won honor again since Pets. Since Pets came out, I can't win honor anymore. I chose the wrong pets and I don't have the right heroes. There is multiple people with double Brins. There's multiple people with double Hodors. There's one guy with people that chose better pets are also doing better. So, alright, Nutcase has... This is pretty solid. This is actually quite solid. I cannot replicate his team. I don't have 3 mythic tiers and I don't have 2 Sigs. I chose Vinci and Vincent, correct. And in maybe 6 months or 8 months time, I'll have Pasteur. I believe Bold has all 6 pets at 200 as well. And so there's nothing anybody can do. Like, it's pretty much impossible to beat even one of his teams. No, I've beaten Bold before, but not since Pets come out. Ever since Pets, game over. Game over. Waiting for the right time to pull for keys. I'm not gonna complain about his money. I'm not. That's not the right way to look at it. The right way to look at it is, if I am okay with being second place, I'm fine. But I can't even reach second anymore. I can't even come close to second anymore. I got left behind by too many people. There are at least 3 to 4 people now. At least. I think there's more. Hungwell, SR, Tim, Eon, also Bold, that I cannot beat regularly in honor. I can't. I just can't. It's not possible. I even lost to Draken. So, like, I would have been happy staying top 3, top 5 in honor, but I can't get there anymore. And that means that I'm just going to fall further and further behind. Alright, so Nutcase, the problem is, a person like you is not benefited by pulling for new heroes. However, what is the best hero to pull for? In your case, probably Brynn. Some of them spent more than me, but one guy just has 2 Hodors, and that's enough to stop me. I can't get past 2 Hodors. It means that I have trouble beating either of his Hodor teams. And then, like, people that have 3 Skulls I have trouble with too. Keys is staying 3 rounds for now. They have not officially announced the increased rounds for events. But you can't wait for Brynn in Keys. There is no guarantee that she's coming out in Keys anytime soon. What if it takes 3 months for her to come back? What if it takes 6 months? What if it takes 8 months? That's happened before. What if that happens? Then you're screwed. You'll never pull Keys. What if the moment you pull, the next event is the one where they increase it to 4 rounds maxed with Brynn? And so it's very, very hard to wait for specifically one hero. But I guess because of the nature of it, I don't know. Brynn, Bale, they announced the increase? Oh, okay. Then never mind on that part. But that means now you have to keep 1,500 keys on hand. It's, how many is it? 330 plus 12, 1250? So 1580? 1580? 1560. 1550, sorry. 1550. So you have to keep 1,550 keys on hand to be ready for anything now. It's... I hate to say it, but you are between a rock and a hard place. There is obviously a best time to pull, but the question is, will you be playing when that best time lands? Hey, last boss. Oh my god, my nose. So it's tough. A lot of things will need to change. A lot of things. Okay, I gotta get through these because it's 10 o'clock and I need to eat dinner. So Nutcase. Honestly, Nutcase's team, this is gonna get like a... Whoops, this isn't his team. We'll give this a B for now, but you gotta start picking your... You gotta start picking your heroes to go to T4. Veg is good, Arwen is good, Ripper is good, Brynn is good. All of those are good, and waiting to pull keys is actually great because they're going to change the keys in the next patch, so maybe that'll change your mind and give you someone to pull for. We don't know. John Q, I'm going to be working on the tier list tomorrow. Hi, Terry. Tomorrow we will be working on it and preparing it for T5. Okay, so next is Overlord. Oops, here. Okay, this is a great team. We're gonna give this an A. I don't know what else you've got, but Freya, Phoenix, Kurt are great. You would love to have a Skuld, a Brynn, Sig, a Hodor, Vivienne. All of those are good options. And yeah, I don't know what you've got copies for. But if you're closest to Freya, then make Freya. Freya is great. Alright, next is Ali. Oops. This text is really disorienting. Was it normally this close? It wasn't. So to have the text be so long? It's like there's so much more visual text on the screen that it's very... And what the hell is this? What is this nonsense? Why this is Arabic. What is this nonsense? It's Wow, that's terrible. That is terrible. Like, the text doesn't even line up good. Oh my god, okay. Let's see here. This team really has no damage. Yeah, their thing for control resist is so long that it's 2 lines, and it bleeds into where the 12% is. That's so ugly. Just so ugly. Wow, you have... Oh, it's Hindi? Is it Hindi? Not Arabic? No. Well, actually, you know what? I can't tell the difference. It's Arabic. Is Hindi a language or is a race? Maybe it's a race. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I think it's safe to say I don't know what I'm talking about. Urdu? Hindi is a language. Okay. Hooray, I'm not totally stupid. Okay, so Arabic. Anyway, this team has no damage. For a T4 team, this team has no damage. It's Urdu? Hinduism. Hindu is the race, Hindi is the language. Oh. Hey, I learned something. Hey, that's cool. Yeah. So you don't even have anybody that works with Hodor to help him do damage, so Hodor doesn't do damage. Azathoth can do some damage, but you have 0 burst capability, and this is not even a strong sustain team because you have no healing. So, lacking Bryn, Bale, Kurt, Aegina would do great on this team. Like, if you could replace Lorelei with Aegina, and then tank Veg and replace Verthandi with Vivienne, that would be pretty solid. The font, the number font is very weird. It's very, narrow. It's very narrow. Like, the regular font looks something like this, which is a much thicker, bolder font, and this looks pretty terrible, actually. Wow, the game looks ugly in Arabic. Like, the font choice is just bad. But maybe they don't have a good font for it. Oh well. Yeah, so that's your option. If you can get a good damage dealer, then you can swap out Verthandi and Lorelei for Vivienne and a damage dealer. So I'm going to give this team a C, just because even it's not a solid sustain and it's not a solid damage team. It needs a lot of work. Okay, next is Vlad. Why? You know what? Because he came here to flex, I'm going to give him an A. Just because he came here to flex. And also because he doesn't have a Sigurd. Yeah, he doesn't have Sigurd, so we're going to take it away. Edison? Ooh. Oh. Should we be mean? Give him a B for Edison? Look at this guy coming in with his 2 Brins, thinking he's gonna be top of the heap. Double Brin isn't even good for PvP. Qua, it can win, but it does not win every time. That's the difference. Sigurd is just too disruptive. Anyway, as far as like a planet trial team, this is amazing. As a PvP team, it's not great. And he has no Hodor. You know what? I don't feel bad giving him a B. Get a Hodor, you pleb. Plebe. You plebe. It's not that Edison is bad, it's just that he's not as effective as Pasteur, and he's not as effective, I think. He's not bad, per se. Srikant, if you can afford the Kurt and it doesn't hurt your ability to play peaks, he is definitely worth buying. I'm telling you, Kurt's coming back. Kurt's coming back. He is going to be great. He's going to be really, really good in the T5 era. Until Hodor comes out. Oh, wow. I just refreshed and got a 7 and a 6 star together. Not bad. Not bad. Didn't really need it, but okay, sure, whatever. I just told you Kurt is going to be necessary. And now you're... I mean, I don't know how many more times you want me to tell you you should do it. Okay, one more. Yes, do it. Okay, that's the last of that. Oops, I don't want to fight you again. That's the last time I will tell you that you should buy Kurt. Okay, moving on. This is... Who is this? This is Jamie SF. Okay, I'm just giving him a B because I can. Because he came in here to flex, so that's really the real reason that I'm dropping him a rank. No Sigurd, and he came in here thinking he would be... Everybody would shower him with praise. Like, look at you, you have 2 Brins, you're so amazing. That's not what happened. Alright, so... Wait, what? Oh, I closed too many. Huh. Would you really tank with Viv on this team? Wouldn't it be better to tank with Verthandi? And have Viv keep her alive? That way Verthandi's reflect damage can be stronger? Wouldn't that be better? Nathan, I can't answer that question. Because quite honestly, nobody knows. Quite honestly, nobody knows. It's going to depend so much on who the hero. Gem used to resources. You pretty much always turn a profit. You pretty much always turn a profit. Okay, so we're going to give this team an A. Actually, we can give it an S. It's actually really good. But I would consider tanking with Verthandi instead. You can make Freya next. That's fine. Veg and Skuld, and then obviously Bryn Sig. Bale are all good options. Kurt is turning out to be a good option. Phoenix is a good option. This is a very good team. This is Kenneth Gravery. If only 8 copies of Bryn was enough for anything. Hey, Andrew. Hmm. Wait, what? One, two, three. Oh, okay. I see. Scold the second T5 is probably mediocre. I mean, she's not good as a second T4. Why would she be better as a second T5? Oh, it's not Gravery, it's Gevany. Kenneth Gevany. I feel like I'd rather have a Vivienne on this team. Azathoth actually is falling off a bit for now. So I might consider a Vivienne in place of Azathoth or in place of Freya. Is Azathoth going to T5 red? He is not. Azathoth is not going to T5 red, so yeah, he's not going to be good right now. Hodor level, it's not optimal, but because he doesn't have two heroes that can fire before Hodor, it doesn't matter. If you're trying to maximize Hodor, it's because you have two heroes that fire before him that also have bleed, burn, poison, and he doesn't have that. So this just means that Hodor fires turn 2. Whatever. It's not a big problem. If he has mythics, then, you know, too bad. Doesn't affect your team ranking. I can only score based on what I can see. His whale icon? Wait, what whale icon? What whale icon are we talking about? This is straight up anniversary icon. Okay, so Kenneth, we're gonna give you an we're gonna give this an we're gonna give this a B. Hodor's not optimized, and the rest of the team, if not optimized, Aegina is almost a liability. Wow, that hurts. Like, this team is so useless for Aegina. That kind of hurts. Honestly, I'd rather have Bale than Freya or Azathoth, so there's that too. But Bale is really hard to get. Okay. Aegina, yeah, T1 speed, but remember, Pastor... Does Pastor increase Hodor's energy? I actually don't know. Let me see. Can I check that on this account? I don't think he does. I can check that really quick. Hold on. Nope, Pastor does not. So that's your answer. So his Hodor is completely unoptimized, and therefore Aegina is now, it does not make the team significantly stronger. She helps, but there's better options. Hey, Alan. Alright, so this is... Who is this? This is Zonda. When he says, happy with this team, beats Einstein teams. This is an amazing team. So we're going to give this an S. I mean, it's clearly a very, very strong team. As far as T5 upgrade order, Bryn, Sig... I mean, Vivienne and Hodor don't even go to T5, so you can't even make them. Minato, remember, we're not ranking based on what... Wait a minute! You forgot the most critical part. Hodor doesn't go to T5 red. You can't re-optimize because Hodor goes in the trash can. That is completely useless. Remember that you kind of forgot the most important part of that equation. Alright, so yeah, Vivian and Hodor do not go to T5 red, so you're going to have to rethink your entire team, but your best... Qua, when was that not the meta? When would that not be the meta? I mean, would you make a team without all T4s right now? Is that... is the meta not to have a full T4 team? I'm confused. Anyway, so you'll have to rethink this team because of no more Vivian and Hodor. So the best order would probably be Bryn, Sig, somebody, and then Skuld. So I'm not sure what you're kind of doing with that. Okay, next is Lighty. I mean, are you asking if you would... take your question, replace T5 with T4, and answer yourself. Would you rather have a team with 5 T4s or 3 T4s? It's the exact same question. It is the same question. Like, the answer is the same. Wait, what the? What is this nonsense? Okay, well, who should you work on next? Oh my god, this guy has 3 star shards. He has 3 star shards. S. This is ridiculous. This is straight up ridiculous. Ugh. This is... I would make Vivian next. Make Vivian next for now, but it's also not a bad idea to hold off and just make Bryn your first T5 also. That's fine too. This is... wow. Okay. Okay. Wait, do we have a biggest loser? Ah, forget it. We'll just skip biggest loser this time. Alright, oh, wow. This guy has Skuld as a 3rd T4. How? How? He's level 134. Skuld hasn't been available that many times. Holy cow. How lucky do you have to be to have this team? He's only level 134. He hasn't been playing that long. Terry, no. They're not updating the chests that you have. They are updating new chests from now on. Because there is going to be an Elite Hero chest 2. And that's the one that has lightning. You can see it actually, I believe, in the current event. Is it in the current event? Is it in this event? Yeah, this one. Okay, there we go. So, it's not the same. So you can see it yourself. So what you have right now is Elite Chest 1. This, if you have this, this is not changing. However, starting from now on, they're going to start giving you this Elite Hero chest too. It's a different chest completely. It will not change. If I get one of this, it will not replace my Hero Chest ones. So, they already have two different Heaven and Hell versions. One with Bryn and one without. So, that's like nothing different there. So yeah, what you did with Elite Hero Chest 1s doesn't change anything. The Diamond Key is not the same as Elite Hero Chest. It is a wait, no, it is. What the? It is called Elite Hero. Oh my god. Taptap Heroes, what are you doing? Okay, you're right. It is labeled Elite Hero Chest. That's my bad. What is this nonsense? Why is this called Elite Hero Chest? That should be Diamond Key, yes. So all of this is going to change. So theoretically, this one is going to have just Saizo. Saizo is the only assassin. No, Saizo and Leo. Zex? Okay. So Assassin's gonna have 3 heroes in it? Ripper? Okay, 4 heroes. Wow, 4 heroes. This is gonna have 4 heroes in it. And this one's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's gonna have 4. This one's gonna have 1, 2... I forgot. 3... I forgot. This one's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. Lightning 5. Dead Laugh 6. This one's gonna have 6. This one's gonna have 1, 2, 3. 3? Oh my god. The Elite Chest is gonna be completely silly from now on. It's gonna be very silly moving forward. Oops. We'll see how this goes. Okay, this is the last team for today. This is Harry Beneath. Well, what if the Elite Hero Chest for Assassin has Ripper at 70% and... Oops. What if it changes to Ripper 70%, Zex 10, Saizo 10, Leo 10? What if it changes for that? Carl, you would want 3 T8s. I mean, we'll see, won't we? I mean, I don't know. What if Bryn is like 5%? And, you know, Valkyrie is like 60%, or no, let's say Veg is like 60%, Valkyrie's 20%, Nameless King, Lexar's 10%, Valkyrie is 5%, or no, Nameless King's 5%, Bryn is 5%. What if they do that? Like, I don't know. We have to see how it works. We have to see. Nothing impossible to know. Carl, the other thing about that is returning heroes is still at least a little bit wasteful, so maybe don't destroy all of your T4s. Alright, so Harry Beneath, we're gonna give this an S, actually. Skuld is a bit wasted here, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna give this an S. Alright, so I did not get to... Yeah, see, Nathan, so many things are happening right now that it's just impossible to keep everything straight. I would not benefit from getting more copies of Lexar. Because knowing that it's going to take me 3 months to make a T4... I'd rather save my diamond keys for those 3 months, or I'd rather do something for those 3 months than... I'm not going to waste that time making a Lexar, let's just tell you that. Especially knowing that more heroes will be added at some point. No! What is this nonsense? Lexar's red passive. One shots one random front hero team and kills himself in the process. That'll be his red passive. It's gonna be something dumb like that. Or it's just something like when he crits, increases his crit some more, or I don't know, maybe it'll cost him more life. Maybe he'll heal some more. Maybe he'll take more damage. I don't know, they could do stupid things with it. I hope not. Living at 1 HP, but then Hodor just nullifies that. Although Hodor's gone, so Bale nullifies that. Yeah, Bale Aegina nullifies that. The HP damage bypasses all of his stuff. So nothing you can really do about that. Srikant, Lexar is not a tank. He has never been a tank. If you are using him as a tank, that's why he sucks. He's designed to be a heavy damage dealer, not a tank. Okay, that is going to be all for me today. Tomorrow we will be revising the tier list and preparing it for T5, which is basically putting the 24 heroes at the top and moving everyone else into the trash heap. And then slowly, as they come out of the trash heap, we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Hijacked, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to do any more teams. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the sheet and remove all the rest of the heroes. Or I'm going to hide all the rest of the heroes. That's how I'm going to do it. Alright, let's see. Let's see, what did they say? The update is coming 9/23, 18 o'clock. So it's coming in like 2.5 hours or something. 4 hours? Well, it says 30 minutes. 18:30. I don't know. Should we pull for lightning? I don't know. I think you're better served waiting on lightning and just skipping her. If you're not trying to bring her beyond T4, it's probably better off to skip her. Squalzy, you need faction specific 9-star, so if you're planning on making only Heaven and Hell T5s, then yes. But if you're planning on taking like a Kurt to T5, then Heaven and Hell 9-stars won't help you. It doesn't matter. I can't make lightning. Like, it doesn't matter what I do, I can't make lightning. So I'm better off skipping her because I have 5 copies. You know, I can't do squat even if I pull Miracle Eyes, and I can only pull 1 round anyway, so oh well. Alright, that's gonna be all for me today. Again, tomorrow is the tier list, so it should be interesting. It's probably going to be a very short stream because all I got to do is move 24 heroes to the top. We'll see how it goes. All right. See you guys later. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.